Whoa, welcome back to Monster Train. In today's episode, it's 4 p.m. I closed my windows because it's very loud outside. There are many birds, so we got to do this episode fast because it's also extremely hot. Oh, I'm already heating up. Oh no. The Monster Train speedrun. So I'm speedrun overheat percent. How you doing? How's it going? I'm doing fine. I've been kind of taking it easy the last few days. There hasn't been anything really calling to me on the Steam front page, so the first looks are on break for a little bit until I see something new. I played a little bit of Braid, but it's not ready to go yet. Chrono Trigger should be coming back soon, and Cranberry and I are finally going to start uploading It Takes Two. That should actually, the first episode should be up on my channel now, if I remember. And episode 2 will be on Cranberries tomorrow, and we're going to alternate. It'll be like a 10 episode thing. Pretty fun. Keep an eye out for that as well. Yeah, not a whole lot else today. Chilling, hanging out. Gonna try to finish up Braid, and then it seems like a pretty short game, so I'm gonna do it all in one go, and then just start uploading it. So the 10:30 games will be back soon, I think, and then after that, I don't know. I've been doing work on my schoolwork and working on getting a job and things like that, you know. So I haven't had the call lately, but it's not Monster Train's not going anywhere. I'll be playing Inkbound whenever, things like that. So it's not like content's drying up or anything. I'm just not in a 4 video per day mood anymore. Anyway. What did I want to ask you today? Oh yeah, I want to talk about driving. So when I went on vacation, I was doing a lot of driving, and I was doing it's not quite city driving, but it was a lot of driving. City adjacent driving, and I was driving back roads, and then all of a sudden I'd be in a very densely populated area and there was a lot more traffic, and it was fine. I wasn't too worried about it, but I live in the middle of nowhere, so most of my driving I am the only person I see on the road. And I don't know what I prefer, honestly. Like, obviously traffic sucks, but it's a bit of a trade-off, you know? But basically, my question for you, the heart of the question is, would you prefer to drive in the city or on the highway with all your time? Because honestly, I think I prefer the city. I don't really mind the waiting. Like, traffic does not bother me at all. I do not experience road rage of any kind either. I'm sure you can not believe that twist. I'm a very angry person. You can hear it in my voice. The rage consumes me. But no, the highway, like merging on and off the highway spooks me because people are not considerate and stupid a lot of times. So I think I might actually prefer the city driving, as long as I know where I'm going, I guess, because the thing that I'm always really worried about is being stuck in the wrong lane when I need to make a turn. But yeah, either way, you let me know, and I will let you know to like the video, comment the video, subscribe the video, etc. the video. It's Exile, Wurmkin, Hellhorned. We got Double Barrel, Shadow, Patient, Echo Infusion, Fledgling, and Returned Soul. I don't want to welcome the people who skip the intro every time. I don't want it to be like I'm calling you out. But, you know, it's going to probably eventually become just part of the life where I go, hello, post-intro team. I'm not offended. Don't worry about it. Notice Stone is better than Unbroken Horn, absolutely. Notice Stone, people, I feel like they don't respect this relic as much as they should. This thing's insane. Or maybe they do, I don't really know. I'm kind of insulated to myself. I don't really watch a whole lot of Monster Train content. Repeater is really fun. Repeater actually... Okay, so there's an extremely... of the combos we could play here, let me spell this one out for you, because there is an infinite here. If you don't see it, I don't blame you. But what you can play here is you can play, and you don't even need Repeater for this, but you can play Return Soul onto Important Work, and then play Endless Impish Scholar. And Impish Scholar generates Return Soul kills, Impish Scholar draws Impish Scholar, repeat forever. You can do this. You don't even need Repeater for this. As a result, I think I'm actually going to pick Marshford. I like Marshford a little bit more in the circumstance. It's stronger early, although it has a bit of an anti-synergy with Fledgling Imp. It opens us up to some fun Transcendent nonsense as well. It also lets me just take this and go, am I a coward today? You know what? I'm going to be honest with you. No. I'm not a coward today. I'm brave. A few days ago, Sketches showed up and I could have taken it, but I was afraid. Today, I feel no fear. Today is the day we play for first of kin. First of no, I always call him first of kin. He's not first of kin. He's Keeper of Echoes. I got there. I had to really dig deep for that one though. Yeah, the fledgling imps being in the pool doesn't really bug me that much here. I think it's not a huge issue. What is a huge issue is that I don't want that enemy to hit my egg and kill it. And we catch Collector. Yeah, I mean, the big thing about sketches here, if you want to be on the reel for a moment and not be like, yeah, I'm just doing it because it's wacky. I'm not just doing it because it's wacky, truly. I think that it's good. I do actually believe that it is good to play sketches here, because if we see Keeper of Echoes, not Kin Host Carapace, it is basically a freebie. And if we don't, it's still okay. But because, the reason that it's still okay is because, oh, that could have fucked me up. Anyway, it's good because Martial Lord will just win the early game for us. He kills the early bosses, no problem. Martial Lord handles it. So I have time. When sketches is bad is when you take like your entire health bar in the first 2 combats and then eat shit and die. I'll be clicking purple cards. I'm looking hard for you-know-who, but I'm not going to be clicking purple imps. Vent is worthwhile. Sorry, I don't... sometimes when I record these episodes, I just kind of get in the groove, and I'm like, the choices pop up, and I just go, go, go. I'm not trying to speed through this by any means, but also, I could... Deep breath, and we can slow down a little bit. I am gonna go right because first of kin, Keeper of Echoes is very good to hit here because we want to give ourselves the chance to hit him before the duplicate. If this duplicate wasn't here, I would go left, but again, Martial Lord will hold us aloft, so we can also find hold over here, which is very good. Keeper of Echoes very good. All right, this run is looking excellent. I didn't want to say very good again. We do the holdover on Purple Echo Infusion. I'm going to not take anything else here. I could take a plus or a -1 card. Remove a Train Steward. So we're going to have 4 keepers. That's the big payout here. And if I'm lucky, this Hellhorned banner will have probably Steel Worker is the best one to find there. And then I can find March of Shields. Another big thing is that Hellhorned has really good supporting cards for this build. Keeper of Echoes, as we've seen many times, this is one of those builds that I feel pretty confident in my ability to pilot. Keeper of Echoes, he's good, but there's an asterisk there, which is he's not great at staying alive. In the Divinity in particular, you will get chipped out a little bit. He'll start to run a little dry on you. I should have actually done the Return Soul first, interestingly enough. It's fine. I'm gonna go ahead and come up here and get a purple. But yeah, your keepers will start to die, and Hellhorned has really good support for that. Specifically, it has the ability to... Give me a second here, I'll think of what I'm trying to say. Hellhorned has the ability to... Oh, March of Shields, of course, that is what I was talking about. You can pull them back. You can cycle them so the one at 1 HP gets pulled to the front. And that's fine, because the Divinity is not the sweeping enemy. Because we're on mid-floor, of course. I had a little bit of a feeling that not Chains, High Priest would give me a little trouble here, but nothing I can't handle. Because the Imp is a pretty big contributor and he didn't have a whole lot of health. All good. Not going to be taking any purple units, not going to be taking consume spells for fun either. Purple Vent is good. I actually kind of like Hornbreak here because of Notice Stone, but Purple Vent is very strong. I think I am in a position where if I just click purple cards, we should take this one home. No problem. I'm gonna lean back in my chair. This is not one where I have to sit in a gamer pose. The gamer pose, I think everyone has a different gamer pose, but for me, when I'm in the groove, I sit up very much so, because my legs, they're never on the ground. So I sit with my feet on my chair and I lean forward. Oh, hey. Cool. Yeah, I'm down to play Major Refraction Keeper. Keeper of Echo is one of his biggest flaws is that he's a slow starter, even when there's 4 of them. So get him started at 3550, the size does not matter. I'm down. Tiny Stone you could also play, and then you could take space twice and play Echo Right, but who cares about that? Oh. It's Apex Imp. Gross. I don't want that. That's terrible here. I mean, it's actually 100% fine. Honestly, probably even better than what I'm going to play, But I already took the Major Stone, and I'm not interested, Apex Imp. Apex Imp, more like sleep. And Horned Warrior loses you the game on sight. You click that unit just to lose the game for fun. No, let's take a quick inventory of the future. We got a Hellvent there. We got 2 more Hellvents. So what we will do is we will duplicate now, and I will wait. And we will pick our infusion after Daedalus. And we will play 4 Keepers, and 1 of them will not be infused. Oh, also we gotta watch out for haste combats, but I'm just gonna not look. The thing about haste combats is they can't hurt me, and they're not real. Also, you just play Echo right top floor instead of bottom floor here. And I'm going to go ahead and scale, if you don't mind, just a little bit. The big other thing about this is we have a 5 ping starter, which is really good. Like, it is excellent that I can just go boom here. This isn't a ping, obviously, this is vent, but still. I just get to go boom there, and the enemies die. The bomb died? Wow, I'm kind of surprised the bomb died, actually. I guess I'm only at 15. It feels like I'm at 40 pack shards and the bomb should be 5 HP. But I'm not. Actually, what is the bomb health scaling like? I have no idea now that I think about it. When does the bomb's health increase? I think it's every 10 pack shards it gets 1 extra health. Ping haste out here. Not really sure. This is like one of my favorite runs though of Monster Train at this point in time, because all you do is you click on the cards that are purple and you watch the numbers get really big. And these numbers are gonna get to be extremely large. I know you might have been hoping for the infinite. Oh, whoops, by the way, I'm gonna take damage for fun. You might have been hoping for the infinite here. However, I was not hoping for the infinite here. I am excited to report I don't have to play an infinite. Although it would have been a little bit fun, I'll be honest with you. Yeah, I messed up and I took 2 damage here. Again, that is the absolute sort of damage that when I say it doesn't matter, that damage is truly not going to matter. This run at this point is just going to be... We're going to roll, I feel. I'm cruising now. I'm going to click on any purple cards they show me. Not Kinhost Carapace. Maybe I should have taken Kinhost Carapace there. That's kind of a shame. Because I'm going to the steel shop for sure. I snap skipped there way too fast. That's my bad. I actually should have taken Demon Fiend, because that's probably the best infusion of those options. That's my bad. Now I'm gonna have to play something less exciting and less good, but, you know. Because I'm going to the steel shop, there's no doubt about that. We're just gonna go look at multi-strike here. Yeah, wow. Incredible. I guess, and the thing is, often I will think about this, well, I could just play I could infuse Keeper of Echoes on the Keeper of Echoes here. That's not very good, though. Like, really, truly, not very good. Echo Seedling is pretty good. I think it does something funky with... It does something funky with Diligent Seraph, is what it is. Not with Return Soul. Also, I should probably bring this deck a little more in line here. I'm thinking I'm just gonna... I mean, the infusion I'm gonna do here is Rage Imp, for sure. Because Keeper of Echoes has a little bit of trouble with the start. I don't think it matters a lot, is the thing. The infusion is not that big of a deal. It's like a little bit of icing on top of our already exceptional cake. We're just gonna play cards, scale, unit. No fledglings, but I drew them both in my first turn. How about that? Yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and chill. And we're gonna go Return Soul. This is what I took the Echo Seedling for, is to get it on Echo Infusion and just get a huge spike there. You get 2 magic power and you get 20 extra HP and the purple triggers. Like, it is very worthwhile to do that, I feel. I wonder how fast I can finish this run. I often do this though, and what ends up happening is I almost die. Almost always. I'm like, oh, I wonder how fast I could do the rest of this run, and then I kill myself, and I go, maybe shouldn't have done that. Maybe I'll learn my lesson next time. And then the trick is I never learn my lesson. But I also feel like this is a run that it's going to be pretty hard for me to make a major mistake on at this point. It is as simple as clicking the purple cards. I guess I shouldn't click Vent first, but I didn't want to ping my own dude. Yeah. These combats aren't close, and we're about to increase our power pretty significantly. A Precious Plating. For sure. I've played a lot of runs on Monster Train at this point, and hey, March of Shields, perfect. I know roughly what I'm looking for, right? This isn't uncharted territory for me by any means. And I like to see if I can get runs under 30 minutes. I don't know if this one will be able to, because I think that if I were to take an estimate here, how long do I think this run's gonna be? It's probably gonna be about 37 minutes. Or not this run, but this video. Because when I'm just looking at the time in OBS right now, I would guess 37 minutes. You can look at the video right now and tell me how long or how close I was, actually. I will take another Keeper of Echoes, and we're gonna have 3 of that unit. Maybe the run ends right here. If the video ends in 30 seconds, tough. That would not be ideal, I have to be honest with you. Subpar out of your boy, but I don't think it'll happen that way. We can say, I mean, we have a bunch of things like, we have so much insurance now, because we have Precious Plating, we have Golden Vault. I basically have to full-on die for it to be bad at this point. Which is not out of the question, to be fair. Great job, Echo Right. Playing Echo Right top 4 from here on is good. This is the sort of thing that I do quickly and never really explain, but the reason it's good to do that is because Echo Right guarantees me I get the Collector now. Well, within reason, right? There's a chance the Collector spawns on a wave that I can't kill, but nothing should make it past my middle floor, is my hypothesis at this point, because these guys are raged up at the start of the fight. Hey, was I wrong, by the way? No, I wasn't wrong. I thought maybe I missed a duplicate on the way, but no, I was right. I had it all good. It feels like there should be a duplicate later on, doesn't it? Let me go ahead and press enter. The Self-Made Harpy dies in like 1 round. It's not, it's 2 rounds actually. Go ahead. Almost 1 round, right? How far? Not even close. It was like, we were like 200 damage off. 250, something like that. The run didn't end in 30 seconds though. But I generally know what I'm looking for here. I can pick things like Force Contamination because I don't need to keep purple cards, I just need to play them. And I don't want to take other things. Or, sorry, not purple cards, but Echoes. I just need to play Echoes, I don't need to keep them. I'm down to go left here. There's cool stuff we can find in caverns, and trinket shops are fun. Railhammer, what a shame. Build a card? This card's not going to be purple, so it's going to be a little difficult for you to make me want to take this. Leave it be. I'll take money. Sure, plus 10 attack, plus 20 gold. I could take the Descend, but I would only be able to use it once to Echo right to the floor, and that's probably not worthwhile. Don't need base charge, don't need Dun Echo. Would love to need Railhammer here. Hammered chest plates, sure. That's kind of just spending money for the sake of it, but whatever. Remove the unpurple vent from this one, because I don't need it anymore. It was good when I took it, but not any longer. And I'm at 100 if I duplicate and take a plus 15 here, so we're good. The other part of going fast is I can open my windows again sooner. I'm sure you guys don't really mind the birds chirping in the background, but like, I just prefer it to not be there. I prefer to be a little mindful of the noise in the background of the video. Even if it's not a big issue. I don't know if it matters who goes in front, to be honest with you. And I guess I'm actually just committing to it being this one, because I just burned that card. Why did I burn that card? I don't know. Also here we're of course playing in front because there is no collector in this combat. I'm sure you're aware. He didn't die? Oh no, I was looking at the wrong preview. My bad, I took a curse. That's my B, that's my B. I apologize. It's actually positive for me to play Force Contamination, even if I don't need it. We're gonna have to contend with a few curses here. It's important to not let them hit me because they take the Golden Vault money. It's not I'm taking 5, it's I'm losing Golden Vault value. Which does matter. A bit. Oh, this just does 5. I was sitting there really trying to parse how to reach 5 most efficiently with Echo Break. Don't need to. Torch just does 5. It's cool. Oh fuck! I didn't look. Like I said, I'm going fast here. We're living fast, but it's a lot of small mistakes that just do not matter. sometimes people ask me things about this, like, hey, how do you gauge how much time to spend? When is the math not worth it? Things like that is when the math isn't really worth it, you know? Doesn't really make a big difference here. It's the difference of, like, maybe pre-relentless on Arcus or not, which is not a big difference to me. It's not that big of an issue at this point. I've gotten my fair share of pre-relentlesses. I've been thinking about doing some Monster Train cleanup content, which I would probably stream, actually. Not to, like, not like exclusive from YouTube, I should say. I would eventually bring it over here. But when I say Monster Train cleanup content, I mean I haven't 100% in this game. There's many achievements I haven't finished. There's a lot of expert challenges I haven't done. People often ask me why, and the answer is just, yeah, I don't think the expert challenges seem very fun, so I never did them. Some of them are cool, some of them are annoying. But I've been thinking about doing a little cleanup stream where I grab those achievements and start working through those expert challenges. I'm gonna keep one Echo Infusion, and I'm gonna toss out the Fledgling Imp now rather than later. I guess I could have infused Fledgling Imp away, but you know, it's whatever. Make cards cheaper is fine. Plus 20 consume is fine. I'll save the rest of my money for the trinket shop. But yeah, I've been thinking about doing that, giving us a little something. It'll be fun. If I were to do it, it'd be the sort of thing that I'm doing because I want to finish it before Inkbound releases, which is a ways out, to be fair. It's not like I'm under any sort of time constraint on that. It's just something I've been thinking about doing. Many people, they ask me these things. I've said that 3 times now. Many people are asking me. Not really. That's not, I mean, every now and then someone will say, hey, are you ever going to finish the expert challenges? To which I'll usually say, eh. That's it, just, eh. I don't really feel either way about them, to be honest with you. Sometimes, some of them I think are fun, but I don't really like playing this game in that style. And by that style, I mean, for some of the expert challenges, I feel like you have to just re-roll until you get the correct start. And I don't really like that. I think it's not very fun. So I just don't do it. If you do enjoy it, it's fine. You get the crazy high roll. But I like to do things like, I like to do random and just kind of make the most of a bad situation because I think it's fun for content. And I think the expert challenges often, not always, but often don't lend themselves to that. Like, I've done a few, I've done some. Well, that reminds me, something else I wanted to mention somewhere along the lines in these videos is I was looking at my YouTube videos and I found I have 2 Monster Train videos that are in my drafts that I just never posted, and I have no idea what they are. I think they have to be stream highlights that I set to, or just forgot to set to upload. So keep an eye out for those as well. I may end up getting around to posting them at some point. I'm curious to see what the hell they are, you know? I think that they're just, I think they might actually be expert challenge runs that I did and then forgot to post. They probably just got swept up. I thought it was interesting though, because I was talking about video views and like what my most viewed videos were. And I went and I looked at what my least viewed videos were and I found those and I went, oh wow, that's interesting. We hit the other multi-strike, which is cool. Gotta take the Horde, Light's Gift is worthless, I'll take Hell Pact. Of the 3, Hell Pact is the only one that does anything. Attack for Echo Right is worthless, and so is Light's Gift, because we're not top floor. -1 attack sounds good. Trader's Quill is fine. Yeah, nothing else. I'm good. I'm just gonna save my money. I can say it's for Golden Vault, it's just because I don't feel like buying anything. There's nothing really to buy. My upgrades are maxed out, I have all my pack shards, the relics aren't that good. We're good. Patient Seraph, I guess, could pose a bit of a threat, but he's also very weak. Like, I know what you're thinking immediately out the gate here. If he's so weak, then why are you dying here? Well, the answer is, first of all, what the hell, man? Didn't even get that far into the combat. Let me finish my thought here, please. But he's weak because his early waves are bad, and he's going to be forced to come to my floor. That is the holdover one. Time to just go old magic here and just go boom, boom, boom. What's going to end up happening here is Seraph is, because like I said, he's weak. He's going to end up coming top floor, or coming went to my floor, and he's going to have a lot of melee weakness on him, because I'm just going to stack it on him. And these waves are going to die, and then he's going to explode. Probably. If I'm going to March of Shields to save our unit here, our keeper. And I'm not going to regard as incant basically at all. I should be fine to kill Shade Wings here. Hey, I guess I'm actually wrong about my March of Shields. I was incorrect about that card. So front Keeper of Echoes is 100% dead. He is extremely gone. But the rest of this is fine. Oh, I removed all my imps. Of course I did. Well, now I gotta do a little bit of hypothesizing here. I mean, not really. I just play the cards, and if it's enough, it's enough. It is enough. Ooh. And then you go Vent, and you go Force Contamination. You gotta abandon the front Keeper. He got unlucky there. But Patient Seraph, this is the Keeper problem. He's gonna whittle you down a little bit here. He does that to you. I've played a Consume spell already, but it's still worthwhile to do this. I think, anyway. Could have marched this enemy to the front, which would have been a wild play to protect my HP a little bit. The next wave is not that bad, because the melee weakness gets eaten by a Gilded Wing here. So, I think we're still fine. It's just a little spooky. It's just a little bit spooky, that's all. What I could do, we're at 3 remaining. We're going to pop this unit. I can do one final March of Shields to juggle the melee weakness around a little bit more. This actually might not be a W. This might end up being an L, because it's Patient Seraph and I didn't give him the respect he deserved. I think it should be fine. We just gotta do a little bit more. We gotta be a little proactive here is all. Gotta come down here and pop this enemy now while it's guaranteed. Things like that are what we have to do. And then on this turn, you should live, because I can go Echo Infusion and I can kill the 14-3. If I look at this as a race instead of a marathon here, the best thing for me to do is actually come up here and go Echo Break, Force Contamination. And hope I draw March of Shields here. No March of Shields, but I think it's still fine. I actually think that it might be over here, because I can go Force Contamination number 2 should set us for a victory, I feel. Because I can go, oh wait, I Return Soul it. Yeah, okay, this is over, for sure. Patient Seraph gave us a little bit of a run for our money here. However, at the end of the day, it looks like it's going to be a defeat for our opponent. He gave us a little bit of a scare there, though. I'll give it to him. Because he whittles down your keepers. As I said, they're very good at scaling, but they don't scale enough to live through everything. High damage combats, they will eventually run out of juice. Because once the first one dies, your scaling gets hurt, and it kind of just peters out a little bit. That's why you look for things like March of Shields and holdover cards, things like that. Holdover Echo Infusion. Yeah, holdover cards, sure. I'll give the Divinity a little more respect, but I think if we live through Patient Seraph, the Divinity shouldn't pose much of a threat. Good thing I took that -1, though. That probably made a big difference, even. I had to get rid of the imps, so I should have known Impulate would have run me a little bit of trouble, but, you know. We should probably scale Old Magic on the back units now. And I'm gonna look to stay ahead of the curve here. But what we wanna do to be proactive is we wanna look at things like this Light Wings and figure out how I'm going to kill it. Pick off its spell shield where I can. Things like that are what we wanna do. Old Magic is a pretty good card to pull back here. I think. However, Echo Infusion's a little better. I think it is meant to be Old Magic. It's also not the worst. No, it is a pretty bad play to do it on Light Wings. Yeah, I'm losing a lot of scaling if I do. I'm definitely playing Return Soul here. The question is if I want to pull something back or not. Or rather, if I want to play something or not. I think I do want to play it. It gives me 30 damage, plus all the extra echoes. And I can use the echo breaks here like so. I think it's a little early to rotate even. I think it's fine to play it like this. And then I have to deal with 15 damage here, which I should be able to do. The other big thing is that started my magic damage scaling a little bit faster, which is important here. Because it lets me get to this point a little faster. We can go Torch. X plus 3, so this does a baseline of 6, right? No matter what this, so this does at least 9. And if I play this, okay, we're chilling, we're fine, we're fine. Everything's okay. If I had fucked around a little bit, I might have actually been able to kill the Divinity on this turn. But it wasn't a guarantee, so I don't feel like it was worth it. But I'm gonna come pretty close. 1,000 damage, and then you go 7 and a vent. That probably is wrong to burn my cards like that. That doesn't seem like a correct option. I don't think it's going to end up mattering too much, because what I can do is I can kill both of these units. Oh, no, you can't. I mean, you can, you just have to play Vent. I'm actually a little surprised. I thought that the Consume effect would trigger at the same time. Where is it? The Trader's Pool effect, and I thought it would kill both of those units at once before the armor triggered, but I was incorrect. This is the part where you go March of Shields and swap out. Tap out. And then it's worthwhile to be proactive still. It is still correct to take a moment and go, hey, look at these guys. Let's not die to them. This actually just does 8, so I will do 8. You can get an extra echo up here. Would have loved to have seen Bog Slime on this run, because we are just juicing ourselves up with Return Soul here. I'm gonna play Impolate. I didn't actually count. What is this? This is... Oh, this is 17. Yeah. I didn't think about it too much, but I figured that the Echo Breaks were going to be enough, but I should have counted. That's one of those things that I just miss because I'm getting lazy towards the end of the run. The guy in front, after being knocked to like half HP, almost has as much. This is the sort of thing that you have to watch out for, though. Like when I get in the groove, I often miss plays like that where I just kill an enemy on that turn because I'm gonna get Ember Drained on this turn. And stopping damage like that matters, even if the run's over and we win by a lot. It's a snowball effect in the other direction that loses you this game, where your first keeper dies and you start to fall behind. Kind of surprising. I think that run would have been cleaner. I mean, it would have been insanely free if I had taken Demon Fiend, I think, because the extra 30/30 would have taken any question. And Patient Seraph could have still been in trouble, but Steelworker would have made that trivial, to be fair. So it's like I'm talking like that because I had a little bit of doubt there at the end. We had a lot of relics that carried us through. It felt like that run should have been dominant, but like without any relics or anything else, it felt like that run should have been dominant. And I guess it was dominant because it gets a lot of relics, right? That's kind of what you got to keep in mind. Hey, if you made it to the end of the video, let me know how you feel about these end screens, by the way. I know I typed it in the description of yesterday, but I've been putting end screens on these videos now. It's like 2 clicks, and it recommends you other videos of mine if you're interested in watching them. So let me know. If you hate it, I don't really know why you would, but if you do, you can tell me. If you like it, you can tell me. If you're indifferent, which I imagine you are, right on. But let me know. And yeah, goodbye. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, don't forget to leave me a like. Subscribe if you want to see more. I'll see you in the next one. Have a good one.